Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
38,100 plus for Bitcoin, 2,600 plus for Ethereum. Cardano coming in now at $1.07. Solana is $96 and change, and XRP now 62 cents. We'll take a look at the range. 0.6144 on the bottom and 0.6269 on the top. Actually a pretty tight trading range right now. And like I said, join that lunch and learn, ladies and gentlemen. We're 405 days into the Ripple SEC lawsuit. American crypto innovation under siege. And if you look at this, there's an article here. And if you're not following ProCoin News, you really should. Okay, I'm a proud sponsor. Love what they're doing there. Ripple leads the revolt against the SEC. It goes in here and references a post from Jake Travinsky about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. But what I wanted to show about this, because Jake Travinsky is also with the US Blockchain Association. And I don't do this often, but, you know, it's nice of Jake to acknowledge that no matter your view on Ripple, two things seem clear. They're giving the SEC more trouble than anyone in crypto, maybe, or anyone, period, including Elon. Their leading dispute on securities law, if only because they'll fight to the death, unlike those who caved and settled. You know, where in the hell is the US Blockchain Association and Jake Travinsky been in support of this entire more than a year-long battle, aside from an aimless tweet here? You know, it is despicable, to be perfectly honest, that US Blockchain Association seems to be catering to the Bitcoin and Ethereum crowd more so than they're worried about the entire crypto space. If I'm wrong, I'll make the video, but I'll tell you this. Your absence speaks a lot louder than this little crappy tweet you had here. Trying to throw a dog a bone, are we? How about representing the entire crypto space? Speaking of representing the entire crypto space, that's what we all have an opportunity to do here today. Thanks to Kenneth Kemp. He is sharing all of the different people that are on the committee, all the Senate members from the U.S. Senate Banking. Contact all of these Senate Banking members to oppose the America Competes Act. Please. I am going to do it after this show. Make sure you do too. Let's make our voices be heard, because we certainly know one thing's for sure. One little teeny tweet from Jake Travinsky and the US Blockchain Association doesn't quite cut it, now does it? Crypto mining won't survive another round of environmental legislation. No, I bet the US Blockchain Association's got something to say about this. Yeah, we know what the negative effects of mining. It's not scalable at its current rate, right? They need to switch to more renewable sources, wind, solar, hydro, whatever other options are available, right? Using other energy sources that would normally, be left, as like waste and things of that nature. So that's what things need to move to. But let me tell you what, I never thought I'd hear myself say a sentence where I actually agree with Max Kaiser, ever. But I have to say, I agree with him. Listen to what he says. He was on Kitco News, and listen what he says here about Ethereum.
And the SEC, Gary Gensler, has yet to come out definitively and say whether or not Ethereum is a security. So we're still waiting for that definitive comment. He may, in fact, and it is a security because it was created with the intention of profiting or making money from the sale of these tokens. That's textbook securities, a security sale. I know because I'm a former broker for many years. I know a security when I see one, and that's a security. And it should be shut down as an unregulated, unregistered security, for one thing, and number two, it's a scam. And the
Wow. I tell you, again, I tend to like the more docile side of Max Kaiser when he's not hollering on a stage. Very good points there, and I concur with everything he just said. The only thing we're missing now is leadership, Gary Gensler. U.S. lawmakers have been loading up on Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, the report says. Well, if you ever wanted some hard evidence that this crypto business is going to get sorted out, the greediest people on Capitol Hill are actually starting to fill their pockets with crypto because they know they're the ones that are ultimately going to have a hand in making sure that it's legislated properly. So they're getting it now at these bargain basement prices, right? You can't make it up. Representative Barry Moore hoarded Cardano worth of $45,000 up to $15,000 in Ether. It goes on. Mark Green's got some BAT and CeeLo, and then this, that, and the other, and this one's got that. I'm not going to go through all of it because it's whatever. But the larger narrative here is they're buying crypto. And if they're buying crypto, they're not buying it because they know it's going to be outlawed. They're buying it because they know it's going to be regulated and legislated. And when it is, the masses will come in. And it appears that we're not far from that moment happening. PayPal has confirmed it's exploring a stablecoin. Here's how the experts see the potential impact of PayPal coin. Well, this is something they want to walk and tread lightly with, right? Because what have we seen? Facebook's Diem project got scrapped, right? But there's a difference here. PayPal has the credibility. PayPal has they have the member base and user base to the platform as well. So I wanted to bring you down to this comment here where they're considering this, and they say PayPal coin could fuel general interest in payments overall. Consumers and small businesses alike are looking for safe and reliable alternatives to traditional currencies and payment networks. Max Galka, CEO of blockchain search engine Elementus, seemed to agree with the assessment, noting that the globally recognized platforms such as PayPal supporting cryptocurrency stablecoins are immediately put in a trusted realm for a large swath of the population. Now there's a different angle, and it really does make a lot of sense here. Launching its own stablecoin would definitely open up cryptocurrency to more people who have not had the inclination to really figure out the niche space. It says here, right now, there aren't many well-established, trusted organizations in this space where trust is such a critical component. PayPal would be one of the first major financial companies to embrace crypto. It's really a great article. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, so, they got to overcome the regulatory challenges, as we all know, right? And there was one thing down here that I did want to read here. Oh, it was right here. Steve Moser right here wrote, what if PayPal coin is something separate from PayPal's USD stablecoin? What if PayPal was also working on stable coins for the digital pound and the euro. How about that for teasing the notion? You know, we do know about the digital pound. We do know they intend to do a euro as well, right? Not PayPal itself, but what if they are working on that in conjunction with those regions and countries? That is a pretty remarkable thought. So is this. According to American Banker, 44% of financial institutions, executives, aim to offer cryptocurrency services to retail clients by the end of the year. Further, 33% of financial managers expect to actively manage their clients' Bitcoin portfolios. Almost half of the executives for financial institutions, according to American Banker, aim to offer crypto services to retail clients by the end of this year. That is a bullish sign that people in the financial sector feel like we're going to get regulation. That's a huge bullish sign right there. Okay, looking at this. This is more from the Treasury here. Treasury has self-hosted wallets and adding crypto to the Bank Secrecy Act on 2022 agenda here, and it says at the proposed rule stage is a clarification of the requirement to collect, retain, and transmit information on transactions involving convertible virtual currencies and digital assets with legal tender status. Now, we know that all of this is the growing pains of the President's Working Group and all the different agencies involved chiming in on what they think needs to happen, the overreaches we've seen from the SEC and others. You know, even Senator Himes, who's tried to put in a clause in the American Competes Act to really give, you know, dictatorial power to the U.S. Treasury to oversee crypto. I mean, it's just insane what we're watching here. But it isn't the only thing, because we have to talk about this again here. This is important. Joe Biden to push for crypto regulations as a matter of national security. Really? Well, and if you remember, we looked at the article that really originally came out, and they said, you know, we're going to do some assessments before we drop the executive order. Somewhere between April and August, we're looking to, you know, really release the executive order on what's going to happen, how it's going to go. Well, interestingly enough, Eleanor Terrett reported here the same exact thing about the matter of national security issue for the executive action towards regulating cryptocurrencies. But down here, she said changing next few weeks to next week as per a source. So that could mean that we could see that executive order roll out this coming week. Head on a swivel. But check this out. Here's why we may see it moved up and released sooner. Arizona State Senator Wendy Rogers has introduced a bill which would make Bitcoin legal currency. And it doesn't stop there. I said this yesterday and the article wasn't even out yet. I said, when is Texas going to do it? And when is Florida going to do it? And when is New York going to do it? Because they're already paying their mayors and employees with the option to receive Bitcoin. You know, Don Huffins will make Bitcoin legal tender if elected here. This is a Republican candidate for the governor of Texas. Like I said, this is starting to roll out state to state here. This, I believe, is something that the White House has been well aware of, and it, along with many other things, the assets themselves and the power they have through adoption and what they can bring to the world, in the capability of moving and settling value for those systems that work.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.